Hey there! Are you frustrated with the dies where the word dies where you've got a word that you cut out and you put it on an outline background and getting it to place properly? I have been doing a lot of preparation for all my cards through the year, and I started with some happy birthday, lots of thank yous. I'm always looking ahead for my Mother's and Father's Day cards, and I came across a video of somebody using press and seal to help them place different things on their cards, and I thought, wonder if this will work for these word dies and getting them to line up properly on the background. So that's what we're going to do today. So let me get these things out of the way and I'll show you what we're going to start with. And from Paper Rose and Picket Fence, that was two of the sentiments that I'd already done. And it took me forever to do these when I realized, oh, hey, there might be an option for something faster. So that's what those are. Now this die here, they don't make this one anymore, but the Happy Birthday from Paper Rose, I really, really love. So what we are going to be doing today is making Happy Mother's Day and Happy Father's Day. Ooh, I've got some black cardstock all over the place. And these are dies from Waffle Flower. There's a Happy Mother's Day, and it's got the word die and then the outline. So we're going to use that one. I've already gone ahead and done all of my Happy Father's Day. I realized my cardstock for the Happy Father's Day was a heavier cardstock than what I used for the Mother's Day, and I was just having a heck of a time because it was so much thicker and I had to do a workaround. But I did save one of those for this process. So I've got this white here because black on black, I want you to be able to see it. So what we're going to do first, and this is the two cardstocks I used from Cut Cardstock. I like their Star Dream Metallic. They don't have, I think they've got the antique gold, but this is 105 pounds and I really like it. It's just when you're doing these word dies, you have to get a little creative working with it. And then for the Mother's Day, I've got the same thing, the Star Dream Metallic. I'm using the Pluto. I used Eris on a couple of them, which is a lesser bright white. Really like the Pluto. So let me put that aside. And to get this together, I've already done one. We're going to put that together because I want to show you how easy and quickly this all comes together. Is from Amazon. I picked up these double-sided adhesive sheets. This is the brand, and I'll link it down below in the video. And I work with a lot of quarter sheet from an 8.5 by 11, so I have a lot of these cut down to the same size. And the way I do this is I just peel it a little bit back and crease it just a little without touching the adhesive. And then I get it lined up here in the corner. Make sure the edge kind of lines up. And then I press there in the corner or in the middle. And then it's just an easy peasy, just like that. Let me get my Teflon folder and just kind of flatten that down. Easy peasy. It's super, super easy. And I'm going to save this just because I might need it. And let me grab my die cutting thing, my plates, not my thing. So your sandwich might be a little different depending on your machine. I have a Big Shot, I think it's an Express Yes, it is an Express. It's electric. It is discontinued, no longer made. I'm super disappointed about that. We'll do the black one first, and we're going to cut out 2 of these. So I'm going to pause you, and I'll be right back with 2 of these. Okay, I've got both of these cut out, and I'm going to put those up there along with the other. And put this back over with the regular dies. Put this in my scrap bin. And this guy, this is the metallic Star Dream, or the Star Dream metallic. It's the Pluto, like I said, and I'm not going to show you on screen, but I'm getting a lot of black from my plate here. It's really cut up. So I'm going to grab a piece of copy paper and see if I can stop that from happening. And just place this down. I'm going to kind of do it a little crooked, so that way when it goes through my die cutting machine, the pressure is relieved and not all, it just hits the corner first. It just helps the machine in its longevity. Sorry, I'm a little rusty at this, so hang on, I'm going to pause you one more time. I'll be back to show you how I peel that off. Okay, I am back, and I ran it, even though it's 74 pound, I still ran it through backwards, forwards, so 4 times. And this just peels up like this. And I'm just going to peel it right out. I believe it just comes right out. Don't make a liar out of me. Perfect. And it's already falling out of the die. I don't want to damage it, so I'm going to get my pokey tool. See if I can get some of these openings for the D's and the O's and the P's. I think that's, oh, nope, a few more. Got one little guy down there that always gets stuck. And another one here. I think that's it. So just poke it out through. I think you can see, I'm trying to keep you in shot better than I was doing on my last couple videos. And there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and, whoops, wrong side of the phone. I'm going to go ahead and cut the other one out, and then we'll get to the meat of what we're going to do. Okay, I've got all the Mother's Day, and I've got, this is the finished good for the Happy Father's Day, and these are the pieces for what we're going to do with that. So I'm going to start with this guy and then go on to the ladies. So let me put that back over there so that I don't lose that die, because I really like this set. So just grab a little bit, you don't need a lot, and just peel it off. One side is clean and the other side is not. So I'm going to go ahead and, oh, I want a nice acrylic block, and go ahead and put this down, press it in, and I just give it a little wiggle, and then just turn it over. And on the flip side, just make sure it's really pressed down. And then it's just a matter of peeling the back off. See, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So I'm just going to set this aside right there. And because this is vellum that I'm adhering it to, so you can see I've got vellum. This is really hard to see, so I wanted a piece of just white cardstock behind it, and I am going to lay it on there so I've got some contrast. And let me see if I can get you in closer to let you see the details. There we go. Oh, you're not so far away. And then we're going to take this, just hold it taut until you get down. I'm going to try not to get my head in the way, but it helps if I'm right above it. And then it's just a matter of letting it sit down. And I take the block, press it down, and we can pull that aside. And the copy paper, we don't need that anymore. And then just gently pull off the press and seal. And I want to keep it flat, so I just lay it over on its non-sticky side and then press this down, and look at that. It is perfect, perfectly lined up. Isn't that beautiful? And we're going to do the same thing with the Mother's Day. So go ahead and grab it. Press. Let's just peel it up gently. And now for here, I have to peel the backing off. So I just start at one side and gently pull. And you want to be very careful because you can pull it up from the press and seal if you pull too hard, which is why I've got the pokey tool trying to help me keep it all down. And come on. And there you go. The backing's off. Throw that in my trash can, and we'll pull this down. Make sure you're in shot. And it is literally just lining it up. Just like that. And then I gently pull it away. And look how easy that is, how fast, and it's perfectly lined up. And then I'm heading over doing another. The last one I'm going to do the other way so that you can see how much time it saves to do it this way. I'm going to start with the H instead of the Y at the other end. I just found I had a little more success doing it that way. Come on. There. Just had to get it started. And then I'm going to rotate it gently. I went ahead and tore the backing. That way it doesn't pull on areas that I didn't want it to pull up yet. And then it's just like that. That's how fast and easy that is. And flip it over, make sure you're in shot. Sorry if my head's in the way. Just like that. Oops, it grabbed hold of that. And again, look, it's perfect placement. So this is what I was doing. I was pulling this off. Oops, H. The long thank you, those were really hard to do. I kept having them twist, but with the press and seal, if you've got a really delicate, see, it keeps sticking to everything. So I know I should get my tweezers out, but I wasn't using my tweezers. So this, it's just everything's a little fluid and moves on you. And then it's stuck to my finger, just like that. It's picking up. There. It's picking up my finger or the oils and things on my fingers. So perfect placement, but it took a little bit longer. So I hope this tip helps you in some of these more intricate dies and getting them placed on your background layer. Like I said, this thank you, that was really hard because all this stuff is fluid. And then the happy birthday, this one's a little crooked. So this was the old way. That one's really crooked because it was the old way. And then this one I used the press and seal, but the B is separate, the day is separate, the little dot for the I is separate, and then the happy birth or earth was one piece. So the press and seal really, really worked with this. So I hope this helps. This is a wonderful thing. Pick it up at your local grocery store, order it from Amazon, whatever works. So thanks for sticking with me today. And I never introduced myself. I'm Diane DeWald with CreativeCatCrafts.com, as you can see up at the top. And this was my tip of the day. Have a great one.